another episode of the Best Outdoors. We're on the quad right now. We're gonna head out to check the food plot that we planted this spring, and give you an update on that. And we have, what do we say, 7 trail cams we gotta put out?
8, because we have to put a card in the one out there already.
Okay, 7 or 8 trail cams. Got up here this morning and we got everything situated and got a plan going for the day. See how much we get done. Hopefully we might go home today. Hopefully we go home today. So we're gonna get a lot done today and get back to the work and get ready to hunt. So I'll take over the camera. Jaden will take us for a ride. Oh, smack my truck. Whoops. Yeah, watch this thing. Sticks out of this. Let's start with the plastic. I don't know if you guys recognize this spot, but this is where John ended up shooting his buck last year. They're coming right across this hill here, so we're going to put a trail cam here. Let's go check the apple trees over here, bud. No. No apples. The neighbors said we had close to 5 days of frost up here this spring, so we had warm up, and then we had cold, then it warmed up, and then we got the frost. So, but this is the main corridor. They come across the road to my right, and then they'll go into the swamp over there, and then they wander off into the property here. So we're gonna set up a trail cam here. We'll take a look at the ladder stand. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's up there.
Want me to zoom in?
If you can. Show the people what we hunt out of. Pretty solid too.
More solid than last year. Because I remember that was wobbling the whole time.
Looks pretty clear up there. We'll get up here Labor Day weekend. We got 4 days to be up here. We're gonna go all the tree stands and shooting shacks and get it all cleaned up. So, alright, let's get a truck here. Tag along with. Get out of here, buddy. We're gonna take this one. I think I'm gonna put it right back on the same tree we had it last year.
Yep.
Yeah, there used to be an apple tree down there.
Mm-hmm.
So, used to have a wooden ladder stand down there.
Oh, yeah?
That was built by one of my grandpa's friends, or he built it or something. And that's the first tree stand I hunted out of with a bow. And I don't know if you guys do this too, where you guys got all this slack, and I don't want to cut my straps in case I put this on a bigger tree, but I like to figure out how, I don't know if you guys do just tie it to the tree or how you guys do this, because I don't like straps just dangling in the wind.
So that could spook the deer.
Right. Start having this dangling around while the deer are walking past it. Especially if we're gonna hunt this. So I try to tighten it up as much as I can and just tuck it. But throughout the year you get like bugs and eggs and stuff. So let me know what the best way to do this. There we go. Second one set up.
And now?
Alright, so we're going to take another truck and we'll just walk this one down.
Where are we putting this one?
Down on that swamp run where the deer were coming. I'm wondering if they're not coming up here, walking down by the plastic, and then scooting along the swamp, and just going right out the beaver dam.
Maybe.
And they're not going over to the food plot over here.
Maybe.
Never seen back at the hunt. Or should we put it up here or down there?
Oh.
I don't see that fallen tree that you guys were. Oh, it's right there, I bet.
I think we should just put it here, or like on that tree right there, because it's facing in more too.
That's what I'm thinking. If the run's up here and not down there. It's hard to tell when it's dry right now, so we could actually walk in there. But as the season progresses and we get all that rain, could wash it back up.
Whoa!
It's right there. Because this is where spoons and wishbone hung out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Put it right there.
Looking right here. Because the reason I say that is that. Ow! Ooh, that hurt.
Man, bugs are bad down here.
Yep. The front door is right there, facing this way, so this has to be somewhat of the area you guys were seeing them.
Yeah.
So if I take the truck and face it that way.
Oh, ow.
I gotta remember how this truck goes. It goes like this. Yep. There we go.
There are 2 more tomato plants flowering at home.
Oh, you just got a text from Mom?
Yep. All right.
Pretty solid still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit in this one during your youth hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna have you sit in that one over there.
All right.
And then I can watch around you.
Okay.
See if we have to rotate the next day or something.
Perfect area. Just gotta know the timing.
Yeah. So. All right. So we got these. We'll do the one we had down here last year. Maybe that won't work. We got facing up in the air. Alright, she's leaning back.
Well, maybe put it on this tree right here.
I don't want it right on the trail. I'll put on
The one behind that one.
Mm-hmm. Knock those ferns down in front of it. We have 1,000 pictures of ferns.
Yeah. it should.
Alright. Right down here.
Hey, these deer flies are bad.
Oh, man. Look at this.
What? Oh.
They're messing with me. They're up there. They're down here. Right behind me. Man, they keep messing with me. I know it's a good thing. That's sturdy. I ain't going nowhere.
Let it focus. There you go.
Yeah. Might for the first morning. I think me and you both should get up in here.
Let's get up in here.
Oh yeah. It'll hold both of us up here.
Yeah, it's a double, so yeah. Should.
Straps a little tight. This is a lot more sturdier than that other ladder stand, apparently.
Apparently.
Something climbed up there and busted it down.
Yep.
Alright. There we go. Next one. Alright, we're in our next spot. We'll set up a trail cam. We usually put one down by the ladder stand, but we're figuring if they're coming through there, they're coming up here. And we also noticed there's another run that comes across the beaver dam this way. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to find a spot where these two places meet, because if they're down there, they're not going to walk around. They're not going to walk any other direction except for up. Well, can't say they won't or they don't, but majority of them come up this way. So
Okay.
straps are long.
It has to turn, I know that. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, it looks like it's facing right toward me.
Okay. Well, I can knock all these ferns down.
Alright. Alright, that looks like it'll work.
We'll see the heads of these, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Oh yeah. You can see a whole body if they come through here. Alright, let's go check this ladder stand out. It's not really lit.
Yeah, it is kind of windy today.
Yeah. Let's check this ladder stand out.
Yeah, got a few tracks already over here. Some nice big does. We almost fell. Boogie.
Oh yeah. See, coming right up through here again. And I got a beaded right through there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got another one right here.
Oh, that's a double one.
Yeah, they come from that way. They come from that way, or they'll come up on top of the hill. Hopefully they come down here.
You can tell where I put the ball hanger.
Yeah. Still up there, ain't it? The little peg thing.
I thought we took it down.
The peg and everything.
Maybe, I don't know.
I'll check. I'll have to loosen it up.
I don't know.
Oh, we got one more ladder stand.
Where?
Right behind you.
Oh. Ugh.
If that truck man does good, I might have to hang up here.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Oh, yeah. Here. Right there.
Yeah, that wouldn't be one you hunt out of.
No, that was real blurry, so
Okay.
they could at least still see the outline of it, though.
Okay. Yeah. Well, 40-yard shot.
Yep.
I don't think you practiced that one yet.
No, our yards.
You won't be hunting out of that stand.
No. As you said, 30 is to the big trees in our yard.
Yep.
Nothing further. I don't know, if I brung my bow to John's, I might be able to practice.
I'm gonna bring it up here. We can practice up here.
Gotcha. Don't see why we didn't do it. We have all the time in the world.
That's more of a. We got a. Yeah.
That's more of a rifle. Yeah.
Because you gotta shoot all the way over there.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get on first.
I know, I'm getting old.
Alright, do your little snappy transition.
I know you're getting bored of that. Alright, we're at our next spot. I'm going to put another trail cam up. We have a tree stand that's over there about 50 yards. We're going to move it over here when we start doing the tree stand moves, which I believe we got 3 to move. And this is one of them. We're going to put it over here. And then I'm gonna plant some apple trees. And I'm gonna do 12 of them going right up here. So I have apples, and then we got some new oaks and maples growing over there. So they'll have apples and acorns just in this little area. We had a hunting blind over in the corner over here. We put a trail cam here last year, and they were coming in here pretty good. We were also getting coyotes, so see what we can do. to our next spot. Alright, we're back to our next spot. I wish I filmed on the way to this one. We just came across some hens and with some small turkeys with them. That was pretty cool to see. They're out here probably getting the bugs off of the brassicas. But I gotta get a stake put in this one. Jaden wants me to put his trail cam over here. Might be as far as I can go. The ground's hard.
Yeah, I don't think it's rained in a couple days. So.
I don't know. Been a lot longer than a couple days.
That looks like a couple weeks. Wow. I don't know if I set the time and date on this one. I did. You did?
Mm-hmm. The only thing bad about using these flimsy stakes like this and you can't pound them in very far.
Mm-hmm.
The wind.
Yeah.
Hopefully birds and nothing lands on it.
Yeah.
Yep, this is the turnips and rape. I want to get down here, show them the turnips that are popping out. And they've been eating the tops off of these really good. So,
Saving the bulbs for fall and winter.
yeah, they're not sweet enough yet. So we got a ladder stand right there for a. That could be for a north or, yeah, it's got to be a south wind and a west wind. And then we got a tree stand. It's hard to see, but it's back up there. We can hunt that with a north, a south, and an east wind. So a lot of deer tracks in there.
Yes, sir.
We still got a lot of green for them to still be able to eat.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna come up here in a couple weeks for Labor Day weekend and
Plant some more.
plant some more. So we'll last them all the hunting season and hopefully through the winter.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a really good one. Yeah, the roots are still in the ground, so hopefully that'll get bigger or something. Oh, here's a really good one, Jaden.
Oh, yeah.
This camera's been out for a couple months now. We've gotten a lot of videos, or not videos, pictures off of this.
Yep.
And then we got our shoot shack here for Jaden when he's out here in the rifle season. He'll sit in this one. Definitely need to do some work on it. Close it up. Gets real cold.
Oh, yeah. I know that one.
So
I sat in there in a snowstorm. Actually, last day of hunting, real bad snow hit, and I sat in it that morning. Didn't see a thing.
So off to the next spot. Here we go. Alright, we're back to the next spot here. Got 2 more to do. So we'll grab another trail cam. And see if Big 8 is back on coming onto the property or if he's actually staying on the property this time. So I'm going to show you guys a reason why you guys want to loosen up your tree stands and get them to settle back down. This one's been sitting here for a couple of years, hasn't been cut. And we just keep hunting it the way it is. And we wonder why it makes so much noise. But this is the reason. As the tree's growing, it's pulling the tree stand up with it. So when we hunt out of it, our weight pushes everything down. Well, then when we're in a windy day like today, or even heavier winds, this tree's not strong enough to hold itself up, so it tends to bend. And as it bends, it pushes the ladder stand up, and then our weight comes back, and it's pushing back on this ladder. And that's why everyone's like, well, that ladder stand's noisy. And, well, loosen it up, resituate it, so we don't have that problem. So we're actually going to take this ladder stand. This is the second one we're going to move, and we're going to move it closer to the food plot so we can actually drive down to the 40 acres that we used to be able to hunt, but we can still park in the driveway, and we can jump the road and our fence into our spot and walk down the trail to it, because we've hunted this area quite a bit. I like this area, but it's hard to pinpoint the deer because they'll cross into the swamp, and if you hunt the swamp, you have a tendency of the deer coming up here, and then if you hunt up here, they're in the swamp, vice versa. So we figured we're just going to take this ladder stand out of here, move it down into the pinch point, because if they're in the swamp, they're coming up here, they got to be going to the food plot or somewhere. So if we move the ladder stand down, we'll be able to get a better visual of where they're meeting up and stuff. But if that don't work, we'll get a couple more tree stands, and we'll just have to have two of us down here hunting or something, get a better chance. So we're gonna put this trail cam up. See if I can find the run. Don't trip over this tree.
Right where you said, on the pine.
Yep. So I want to start knocking these ferns down for me.
Yep. Can I pause the video so people don't get nauseous of me doing this? Yeah, I'm pausing.
Alright. Well, Jaden didn't want to make you nauseous from spinning you guys around, so we had to pause the video. But we got a nice path knocked down. We got the trail cam set up. Yeah, it took us a little bit to find the run because of the ferns are overgrown. And this ain't a main route for them. We're targeting a certain buck named Big 8. He came in late last year, and we've all had counters with him, but just not close enough. So we want to know if he's what side of the property he's on this year, if he's staying on the property, because last year we didn't have hardly any apple trees produce. We didn't have a food plot. We tried, but it never took. So this year we got no apples, but we have the food plot. Getting humid. So we're gonna see if he's using his same area or what's going on. Maybe a different buck's coming through here. We got one end of the property. We got almost all sides of the property covered with trail cams for them. We do have Big 8, Bullwinkle. We do have a buck we call Elliot, but he's not on a target list because he's only got one side. We want to see if he makes it from the other hunters and see if we can get him to get bigger or actually hold on to both horn antlers. So, alright, we got our last trail cam to put up. So, let's get her done. Alright, we're back to our next spot, our last spot. Last trail cam. So, yeah, we're back at the food plot, but we're actually going to go down into the big swamp and put this one up. So, take you down.
Oh, how'd you do that?
Try that.
All right.
When I come down here bow hunting, I'm gonna have to change them batteries out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Percent that.
Huh?
Percent.
23.
Oh.
Alright.
Alright, let's get out of here.
See that deadfall right there?
Yeah.
Start heading toward it.
Whee. Alright, then. Go up or...
Go right.
I don't know.
Oh, frog.
Oh, it's a frog.
I see was green foliage bouncing around.
Ew. Ow. That's not a brush.
Are you making any people nauseous yet?
Yeah, I am.
Alright, we're gonna get out of the swamp. Once we get up to the top, we'll go do what we gotta do. So, stay tuned. Alright, we finally made it out of the swamp. Now I'm out of breath. that was treacherous. Told myself I was gonna clean that swamp up. Never got around to it. But we're at the spot right now, just down from the food plot. But we came across the spot that me and John were talking about putting a ladder stand, so we're gonna take that ladder stand down there. We're gonna put it in this tree right here, because this is where we're thinking the deer that are coming up on the hill and down the swamp, and they're meeting up here and heading to the food plot. So we'll head to the food plot. I just want to show you guys the well, it's probably around 5:30 now.
No, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, yep. Get back. We're gonna get showered up, do a little bit of cleaning before we lock up, and we're heading home. So thanks for joining us. Until next time.